USS Shapley, Captain Taraga commanding. We've just entered the Valerian sector to rendezvous with the USS Mojave to transfer supplies. All systems nominal. How long to the rendezvous point?
ETA 2 minutes.
Helm, prepare to drop us out of warp.
Sir.
Transporter room, stand by to beam supplies to the Mojave.
Aye, sir.
Captain, will we have time to meet the crew, or see if they have any movies we haven't seen?
Sorry, Commander. After we rendezvous with the Mojave, we need to get to Starbase 7 ASAP. You know the Admiral doesn't like it when her shipments of Catarian eggs are late.
Approaching coordinates.
Exit warp.
USS Mojave hailing us.
On screen.
This is Captain Morgan of the USS Mojave.
Captain Morgan, nice to meet you. I'm Captain Taraga of the Shapley. We've got some supplies to beam aboard your ship.
Our transporter room is standing by. You may beam them any time.
Transporter room, beam to Mojave now.
Beaming successful. Thanks, Captain. Ah, Captain, I need to have a word with you. Why don't you beam aboard the Mojave?
I'm sorry, we have to get to Starbase 7 immediately.
Captain Taraga, it's very important I speak to you now.
Why?
I've got some information for your eyes only.
Very well, I'll beam over.
Thank you.
What's this about? We need to get a perishable shipment to Starbase 7 right away.
Ensign, will you excuse us, please? Your yeoman I saw on the bridge, what is her name?
Ensign Gates. Why do you ask?
Because she looks exactly like my former yeoman, who killed some of my crew and tried to take over the ship.
Gates doesn't have a twin sibling. In fact, she's an only child. What are you getting at?
It turns out my former yeoman was not what she appeared to be. I don't know how she got into Starfleet.
How can this be true? There must be some kind of mix-up.
You can see her photo right there. She looks exactly like your yeoman, Gates.
This must be a wild coincidence. Gates is highly trusted and has never been any problem. Her service record is exemplary.
Our Chief Medical Officer performed these scans and certified the results.
I suggest you do a thorough DNA scan of yeoman Gates, with an amplification on the heterochroma 10.
I don't know what it is you've got there, but this is highly irregular. Please beam me back to the Shapley.
Energizing.
Captain Taraga, please be careful.
I don't think we convinced him.
No. Hey, remember when we were preparing to leave Starbase 15 and I thought I saw Garcia?
I remember. I thought you were going crazy.
Well, maybe that was really her, or some kind of duplicate.
Okay, now I believe you.
No, when you navigate the ship, the computer knows all the stars.
Ensign, may I join you?
I
know
have
that
an
much.
idea of where they are, but remember all the stars are in constant motion, so the computer takes that into account. It's good.
How are you adjusting to the Mojave?
I am well, thank you.
You're right out of the academy?
Oh no.
May I join you?
Sure.
Ensign.
Why do you have to sit here?
I do not have to sit here.
Then move. Terrare, other, open cabins.
I prefer to remain here. I find the lieutenant's presence acceptable.
Only acceptable?
I do not find your presence acceptable.
Then move. As you stated, there are other open tables.
I was here first.
Boys, can't we share the same table?
I am no longer hungry. If you will excuse me.
Hi, Dasher.
Lucy, did you hear that?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Vulcans and Andorians don't really get along.
Why not?
Well, Andorians are overly suspicious, and Vulcans are inflexible.
I know that, but they get along with everyone else.
You know, it could be the Pajem incident. I heard the Andorians won't let that go.
Pajem.
It was a Vulcan monastery with a secret listening post to spy on the Andorians. The Andorians destroyed it. Captain Archer of the Enterprise was involved.
I didn't know you were a student of history. I remember reading about Captain Archer, but not Pajem.
Captain's log, supplemental. We're proceeding to System JK-17 to resupply a Dr. Ramos, a lone archaeologist whom no one has heard from in over a year. Dr. Ramos has been living alone on JK-17 for 28 years. He's funded by the University of Alpha Centauri in partnership with the Federation. He has advanced degrees in archaeology, exobiology, and chemistry.
28 years alone?
Except for the occasional resupply visits.
What's the purpose of our visit?
Should be a standard resupply and medical check, but curiously there's been no subspace radio contact with Ramos for 13 months.
Something must have happened to him.
To make matters worse, the last supply ship dispatched to JK-17 went missing.
Missing?
The USS Dakota, a Kremlin-class surveyor like the Mojave, disappeared in this region 3 months ago without a trace.
We don't know if it was a spatial anomaly or something else. What we do know is there has been no known Klingon activity in this region of space. Science report.
Planet is a Class L body in a binary star system. Atmosphere, pressure, and gravity will support human life. Arid, somewhat cool, almost no vegetation or animal life on the entire surface. No geologic activity. Served as an outpost for the extinct Remic Empire about 70,000 years ago.
So at this time we believe Ramos has been out of food and water for several weeks, even with rationing. He's presumed dead, but we need to check it out.
With what we know about the planet, there's no chance he could have found anything to sustain himself.
Captain, coming up on the JK-17, ETA 5 minutes.
Prepare to drop out of warp. We'll be right up.
Aye, sir.
Salvatore and myself will be beaming down to the surface with supplies. Commander, you'll have the bridge.
Aye, sir.
Dismissed. The air feels quite thin.
We'll be okay if we don't exert ourselves.
I'm not reading any life forms. Dr. Ramos is probably dead. Let's see if we can find the body. You go that way, and we'll meet behind these ruins.
Aye, Captain. Captain? Captain?
Captain? Captain? Cap? You disappeared from the scanner. What happened?
Nothing.
Did you find Ramos?
No.
Detecting something, Captain. 300 meters that direction. Dr. Ramos, I presume.
Hey, where are you guys from?
I'm Captain Morgan of the Federation Starship Mojave. This is Commander Salvatore, ship's doctor.
Wow, visitors. No one's been here to visit for a long time. What brings you to JK-17?
Routine medical check and resupply.
Oh, Captain, I'm in perfect health and in need of no supplies.
Neither the Federation or the University has been able to contact you. Frankly, we thought you might have died.
That's ridiculous, Captain. I've been okay. In fact, I took parts and the power source out of my subspace transmitter.
Why did you do that?
I've made some interesting discoveries here. Let's go inside and I'll explain.
Okay, sit down.
All right, Dr. Ramos.
Please, call me Ernesto.
Okay, Ernesto, what was so important that you took apart your subspace transmitter?
Maria, come here.
What is this?
I found her in underground ruins here and managed to salvage enough parts to get her operational.
Most impressive.
As near as I can tell, she was some kind of servant, but she's the only example I've found.
What did it say?
Nice to meet you. We know people of the Rennick Empire were humanoid. Maria was built to interact with them.
Wait a minute.
What is it, Doctor?
Osmotic micropumps, simulated, eye moisture. Captain, Dr. Ramos is an android.
That's impossible, Doctor. I am Ernesto Ramos. I am in excellent health and can remember my entire life to this point.
Simulated respiration, simulated pulse. In fact, even with the medical tricorder it's difficult to tell.
Doctor, you're nuts.
Perhaps that's why Ramos is still alive, even though he would have run out of supplies a long time ago.
Alive? You call this alive? He is a machine.
You're crazy. Where are you getting these ideas from?
Very sophisticated, far beyond our technology. Who built you?
Suddenly I'm not feeling well.
Morgan to Mojave, 3 to beam up. Captain's log, supplemental. We're departing the JK-17 system with as much research from Dr. Ramos as we could find. Unfortunately, Ramos is dead. Our science labs have made it a priority to analyze artifacts from the planet's surface.
How's our guest?
Cooperating, fortunately. Very sophisticated. It's going to be a while before we can get an understanding of its systems. What did you learn about it on the planet?
I'm a doctor, not a robotics engineer.
Right. Did you find Dr. Ramos?
Ramos was never there.
Hey, Doorlan. How you been?
Alright. Is that it?
Here she is, fault, and ready to go.
Replaced the main power couplings.
Of course. You know, all the controls have Klingon markings.
Wheel manage.
You know, the price of fuel went up again. I'm afraid I have to ask for another 10 bars.
We agreed. 100 bars.
Yes, well, you know how it goes.
Alright, no problem.
Pleasure doing business, my friends.